Yeah. Oh, it tastes so good. Well, what's up, guys? Just enjoying my taco here. It's kind of awkward. Definitely stay tuned for this review because these things are awesome, along with this taco. I mean, these things are just the sexiest things I've ever seen. Oh! I hate it when my balls discharge early. What is up, Nerf Nation? I'm Naptown Nerf, and this is an unboxing and review of the Nerf Deadpool Rival Kronos. We have a Rival pistol, guys, and it is in a special edition Deadpool box with a Deadpool themed paint job. It is sweet. I can't wait to unbox this. Alright, you guys, so obviously I'm pretty excited about this. I got my Deadpool shirt on. I have been waiting patiently, sort of patiently, for this to arrive in the mail. It has taken a little longer than I originally expected when I pre-ordered this. This is a GameStop exclusive, so you can only pick these up at GameStop. This is sweet, guys. I have not seen Nerf paint a blaster like this ever, and I guess we have to hope for more exclusives and themed blasters like this to get awesome paint schemes, because it's obvious they're not doing that in their normal lines anymore. So this box looks awesome. Let's go over it and see what all it says, because there's quite a bit on this box that's both informative and just fun. So first off, we'll start at the top. This is the Kronos XV III 500. It is a 5-shot pistol, which is a first in the Rival line, which is really cool and something we've been asking for quite a while. It is the Kronos God of Time, as in time's up, dirtbags. So, having some fun here on the box, obviously, with the look, exclamation points. 2 blasters, twins for the win. Experience my intensity. Ultimate hero, scratch out rounds right in balls. So Deadpool is one of my favorite Marvel comics. He just has fun. I mean, it might not be the most child appropriate, but it is definitely fun and it is hilarious. So pretty cool. He's all about himself. Stud. That's me pointing the arrow here. Then it has velocity, 90 FPS, really, really fast. So maybe a little less actually velocity than other Rival blasters, but this is a pistol, and I think 90 FPS is going to be pretty darn good from a Rival pistol, so we will see. Then he's got ready, aim, blam, accuracy, exclamation point. Awesome, smiley face. So definitely having some fun there. Let's take a look at the back of the box. We have the red players with Deadpool colored in masks, I guess. And then over here on the blue side, it's bad, and he has, like, you know, horns and a patch and horns and, you know, bad guy faces over here. So fun there. And then they're showing off what the box looks like on the inside, which looks super awesome. This is spring action, velocity, like we talk about, accuracy, powerful, fast, and precise. Obviously modeled after myself. I think that's pretty cute. I think it's pretty fun, and I'm glad this is a thing because this is just really awesome. I had to get these. I was really nervous when I was ordering these because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get them, but I have them. They arrived, and let's get them out of the box. All right, this should be pretty easy. It's a pretty sweet box. Boom. is cool. Wow. Those are pretty awesome. That was the easiest unboxing ever, I think. So, let's go ahead and grab one of these things. Oh yeah, that is pretty sweet. So, we have 5 rival rounds here in red, we have 5 rival rounds over there in red, and we have our taco directions right here. So that's pretty cool. There you go. That's pretty fun. And it says, stash taco here. Man, I'm feeling kind of hungry now. I might have to go grab some tacos here in a second. Alright, so we got the blasters out of the package. They look awesome. They feel great. The grips are pretty darn comfortable. I mean, it's pretty sweet blaster. So let's go ahead and review the bad guy smile one first. So that's basically really the only difference between the two. So I'll just go over that real quick and then we'll just look at one of them. But this says bad guy and smile, which is pretty sweet. And then this one has blam blam no fair. And they both have the Deadpool symbol on the other side. So that's pretty darn sweet. Like I said, the grip is very comfortable. Your palm does come off the handle there just a tad, but still pretty darn comfortable. There is a trigger lock here that you can lock or unlock. This is on pretty much every, I think every Rival blaster has a trigger lock. So that's something they do in this line, which is pretty neat. So to load your blaster, you're going to pull this all the way back and then lift up the loading door or jam door. It kind of acts actually as both. And load in 5 Rival rounds. Now I'm going to use my yellow brand new Rival rounds for this because I don't want to lose any of my red ones. But you just put them right in there and it holds 5. And then you can shut that down, push this all the way forward, and then you are primed. And it will show you that back here. There is a priming indicator, which is pretty cool. And then this will allow you to remove, if your blaster gets jammed up, you can pull that down, and then I believe then you can pull back the priming mechanism and then open this up and get your jams out. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and fire this thing off. I'm excited. That's got some pop, guys. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That's awesome. This is this is my new favorite pistol. I mean, this is really cool. I can't wait to take this to a war and use it. This is just going to be so much fun. I'm really excited. Now, this blaster will also be released in the Phantom Core line, so I'm pretty excited about that because then I can get one and do a sweet paint job on them. It'll be really cool because obviously I'm not going to mess this up because this is just too special and going to be a pretty awesome collector's item. I can tell you that. So, going over a few other features, there is a sling point down here. There is your Rival rails on top here and here, so that's pretty cool. It is a very sleek, very easily holsterable. It is probably smaller than a Magnus. I'm going to grab a Magnus and actually compare, because I think people are comparing this to the Magnus, because actually it works very similarly to the Magnus as it has an internal magazine. And that being said, my friend Ben actually did an amazing job predicting how this thing was going to function, and he was very close. So that's pretty cool. Kudos to him. And I'm just very impressed right off the bat with this thing. I can't wait to put a few hundred rounds through it and really see how well it does. Alright, so compared to a Magnus, actually the thickness is very similar, but the Magnus is a little bit longer, as you can see there, kinda. A little bit longer and is thicker here. So this, I think, is going to be a lot easier actually to holster than a Magnus. It is a little bit bigger than a hammer shot. I'll show you a hammer shot here. A little bit bigger, obviously, than a hammer shot, but not too much. A little bit longer, really, and that's about the only difference. The width here is very similar, and the width this way is about the same too, hammer shot to the Kronos. So let's go ahead and put this thing over the chronograph and see what kind of performance we get. Alright, you guys, I wanted to show you up close how this thing loads. So you pull that all the way back, and then you can open this up, and then you can load in your 5 Rival rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's pretty cool. And then what I realized is you don't even have to shut this. You can just load it in right like that. So that's how it loads in, and then you're ready to fire. I'll fire it in my hand here. And so you can prime that back, and it'll load in there again. Now I'm surprised they actually allowed you to do that and not had any sort of safety on this. But I realized, I was like, I don't think there's a safety on this thing. And you can just do it that way, because I would think a kid could possibly get their finger in there, you know, and get it jammed in there. But that is kind of interesting, and they probably had to do that so you could clear a jam. So, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, you guys, we're going to take some shots here with the Kronos, see what kind of FPS we get, and range. Although range isn't really that valuable when it comes to rival blasters, as they tend to really max out at about 35-40 feet. So, here we go. That was dead straight. That was really good. 88. 81. 78. 85. 83. Another 83. 90. 87. 82. 85. And that's it. All right, let's check out the ranges. So the accuracy is really good with most rival blasters, although they lose a lot of velocity there towards that 35 to 40 foot range. So that's why it is hard to really hit an opponent after that. So first one, shortest one's here right at 48. Then we got another one just short of 52. We have a big cluster here, and that is at just right at 55 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right around that 55 mark. And then we have 3 more right around the 58 mark. One a little past, this one a little short, and this one right at it. And that's it. So right between 48 and 58 feet, I think that's to be expected. Pretty good performance. The FPS was right at 90 or just a little below that, so it definitely is getting that claimed 90 FPS, although a lot of the shots were maybe more in the mid 80s. So pretty darn good. I'm impressed. Let's go back inside and give you my final thoughts. Okay, you guys, obviously these blasters are awesome. I really love the size of them. I think they are like the perfect size. I'm actually very impressed that they were able to design something that would be holsterable and a good size. And they really could not have done a better job designing this in terms of looks. I mean, it just is gorgeous. I'm very, very impressed. I love the way it functions. It's a really cool way it loads and holds 5 rounds inside in an internal magazine. I think that's really neat. Although with this blaster, this one seemed to work perfectly. I have had no issues. The pullback is very smooth and crisp. Very, very nice. But with this one, this is a little bit stiffer, just a little bit stiffer. And then when I go to load, I've loaded in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I go to load that 5th one, it almost doesn't want to take that 5th round. So there must be some sort of issue with the magazine inside of here that's causing that. But when that happens, it actually makes it hard to load. It almost wants to jam when it loads because the ball is sitting higher up than it should be. So it's caused some issues with this one, and I could just push it down and get it to feed in there, but I might have to take a look at this one internally. It may be a very simple fix. I'm hoping this is not the case with most of the blasters, as this one, the other one seemed to work perfectly, but I did want to point that out, and it is kind of nice to have 2 blasters to review, because if I just got this one, I would have thought not so highly about it, but since this one seemed to work really well, I'm hoping that most of them are like this and not like that. So something to note. That's probably really the only knock I have on this blaster. I think it's a really cool blaster. The grip's very comfortable. And it comes in an awesome box, and actually I think it's a pretty reasonable price considering what you get. I think it retails at GameStop for around 70 bucks, and you get 2 pistols. I'm sure when the Phantom Core line comes out, you're going to buy one of these for probably $30 to $35. So it's probably not going to be any cheaper than, you know, the special edition pack. Although the Deadpool special edition packs are probably going to be harder to find. So you really are going to have to search for them if you want one. So I highly recommend getting on that if you're interested in this blaster. Check your local GameStops because they probably won't be there for long. Now, being this is a tie-in with the new Deadpool movie, I'm really excited for that movie. The new teaser trailer was really cool. I just saw that yesterday. Bob Ross style teaser, and I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. Very, very funny. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Deadpool Rival Kronos. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. And don't forget, Nerf's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Peace out, guys.